Good morning, this is Bob from Rosewood Music Store. Finally getting to a project that I've been dying to get to. I just want to get this guitar together and play it. I got a body from MJT. They're easily found online. It's lacquer, it's relic'd, it's solid alder, and it's as vintage as it gets. I think it's really cool. Yeah. They even simulated that at one time this was shoreline gold, and then Fender primed over it and then painted it Lake Placid blue, which of course is faded into this green. I've seen that. I mean, Fender would do that. Maybe they were short on bodies that day, but someone would call in and want a custom color, and they would grab one of the bodies that were already painted, prime over it, and give them their custom color. But one thing the prime does, notice the scratches really pop. I mean, and the relic just really pops right off there because it's got the white underneath it. Yeah, you just ding a piece of alder, it doesn't look that striking, but I just love it where the prime shows through. Well, of course, it's vintage spec. Yay! That makes it easy. Why does it make it easy? Because you can just get a vintage ashtray bridge, which are dirt cheap. This one's a little more expensive because I relic these. Basically, I sell these for full list with the relic. Usually people sell them like $15 off. I think they're $39 or $49 or something like that. I don't know. But I wouldn't want to put a piece of shiny chrome on this guitar. And it's still totally functional. It just looks like it's had a lot of body oils and dust and beer and sweat all over it for 50, 60 years. And of course, I'll just pop the Seymour Duncan Antiquity in here. I love these things. I just love them. I don't know if they sound actually any better than the unrelicked Duncan 54 and Broadcaster pickups, but it's as cool as it gets. I mean, it really looks like it was made in 1963. So that'll pop in there, and that'll be a noisy bugger. It'll be vintage sounding, but it'll hum, that's for sure. I don't think I'm gonna shield the body right now. I don't even want to put all that black paint all over it. And then I got a really simple wiring schematic that I've been doing with Tellies. It doesn't get any simpler. 3-way American Switchcraft switch, CTS volume pot. I'm going to come out of the volume into the EMG Afterburner, which gives me a 20 dB gain. And as far as I can tell, it doesn't change the tone. I go from medium-sized little telly, medium-sized telly, huge telly. I mean, it just makes the input of that car Rambler of mine just sing, squeal. And it actually fits. The MJT doesn't have that little bump in the middle like the Fenders do. I don't even have to route this. And the battery will go right underneath there. No problemo, man. I like that. I don't like cutting. I did order a router, a Bosch router, and some ball bearing collared router bits, but yeah, I don't even have to use them. Yay! This is a bear if you're starting with a blank body and you want to, I wanted to bolt it to the body. That's the way Leo designed it. Leo knew he was making strats and he knew that you could have bolted it to the pick guard, but I want to bolt it to the body. I want it to be somewhat vintage, and lining that up with the pick guard ain't easy. If anyone knows a system for that, I sure would like to know. I got it. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Pickguard's going to be cocked at just a slight angle. But the sound will be there, man. And it's interesting, with this body, I could use the stock Telly mounting screws that Duncan gives you. With the Squire bodies, I need jazz bass mounting screws because it's deeper. But yeah, it's going to be killer. This sounds like a sweet, sweet, sweet single coil. And with the Afterburner, it's going to be great. The other thing, if you're buying a raw body, is, getting the input cup with the little retainer clip. Yeah, I wasted about 45 minutes trying to do that last night. I poked my fingers, pliers gave me a welt. There's a tool for it, which I ordered. It compresses this little clip, shoves it in there, and then spreads it. And it does it with an Allen wrench, some kind of gearing reduction or whatever. But that's a pain. I mean, I know you can get these, but this is what Leo should have designed. just fits right in there and you blow 2 screws in the side. But he didn't. And this is a hobby as well as a business for me, so I kind of want to keep it. I'm kind of interested in keeping it as original as I can, just for the sake of saying I did. This would totally function and be great. Who knows, I may end up going that way. But yeah, that's a bear. So when you get a used Fender body and the retainer clip's already in there, I won't take that for granted anymore. Well, this is going to be a cool little body. For right now, I'm going to put just a Squier, classic vibe. I mean, I'm not going to apologize for these necks. These things play great. I went down to Guitar Center and played their 58 reissue and their 64 reissue. And they were really sweet, but boy, I don't know. The neck wasn't that much better than this. And for what I buy these things for. But who knows, maybe someday I'll get lucky and I'll get a vintage reissue American neck and pop it on here. Wouldn't that be neat? Well, I'm going to try and get this wired up so I can plug it in and have fun. This is Bob from Rosewood Music Store on eBay. I saw a lot of parts, used EMGs, Fender, Strat, Ibanez things, Floyd Rose, Bigsby. So if you ever need spare parts, give my store a view. Thanks for watching.